Group at 800-967-3389 or go online to thecanopygroup.com.
SKOR North on AM 1500 KSTP St. Paul, Minneapolis, 94.5 KSTP FM St. Paul HD2, and on SKORNorth.com. TCL is a proud sponsor of the SKOR North Studios. TCL, America's fastest growing TV brand.
1, 2, 3.
It's Mackey and Judd with Ramie.
Write that down. Write that down. I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
Yes, it is 5 o'clock on a Friday here, live on the all-new SKOR North on 1500. And also SKORNorth.com, where you can listen and find all of our written content and on-demand podcasts. Anything we do, the hub is SKORNorth.com. And we're also streaming live video right now. At least we hope so. We're trying some new software here, so we'll see if it.
So
if
is
it
this
works.
Twitch or is this something else? And it's part
everything.
of Twitch.
It's Twitch.
Woo,
This
mind
is
blown, dude.
Judd on Twitch for the first time. It's Twitch. It's Twitter.
Yeah.
It's YouTube. It's Facebook, and it's all at or / SKOR North. SKOR North.
That's a lot of Judd.
It's a lot of Judd.
I don't know that anybody needs that much Judd.
It's Mackey and Judd with Ramie. Ramie is out today. He's moving from Milwaukee officially. So we got Manny hanging out with us. And Jonathan is going to make some predictions.
Wave to the camera, Manny.
Waving to the camera.
Nice. So every week, if you're new to this segment, we make predictions. And unlike every other sports talk radio station around the country, or political talk station, whatever the format is, we hold each other accountable.
The government shutdown will end today. Oh, wait, it did already end.
So you should have gone on the record last week with that.
You know what? I should have. This was a mistake on my part.
We hold each other accountable. We keep track of each other's batting averages. Only a couple things before we get to the predictions for the week. Only a couple things came off the board here. I believe it was one for me and one for Judd came off the board. I said Andy Reid would win his first Super Bowl this year. Whoops. Not going to happen.
I was wrong, too.
But Judd got it even more wrong. He said the Chiefs will face the Saints in the Super Bowl.
I meant the runner-up game that they used to play. That's what I clearly meant. Game. Yes, I clearly meant that. Okay?
And those were the only two things that came off the board. And so as you can see, if you're watching the stream of this, either live or on demand, you can see our batting averages scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and some of our recent wrong predictions are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So as it stands, Judd is off to a pretty good start, still hitting .417, slugging .583. I'm hitting .333, slugging .333. Manny hitting .143 and slugging .286. And so far, Jonathan hitless on the season. Listeners are hitless on the season. Do you?
I thought I did.
Oh, we might have. Yeah, you're right. I didn't give you proper credit.
I have a hit in there somewhere. I don't remember what it was. But
no, I think you negotiated this last week. I got to go back and find it though. I don't have it in our records. Well,
it's hard to keep track of all the wild predictions I make because they're just massive swings all the time.
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
Write that down.
So let's get to the prediction portion here, gentlemen. We'll go around the room, Judd to Jonathan to Manny, and then back to me 3 times around.
All right, I'm going to start with my Super Bowl predictions already, although we're a week out, or a little bit more than a week out from the game. Tom Brady will be the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Against the Rams.
Good, because you also are on the record saying Kirk Cousins will be the MVP of
that was going to be wrong. That was going to be wrong, and that was a forced home run prediction segment. I will remind you that I was swinging from the heels only because I was forced to by the rules of our game at the time. Tom Brady will be the MVP.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
Darn right.
There will be at least one fight on Radio Row this week.
Oh, yes.
Can we prove?
My gosh.
How are we going to find out?
Oh, it'll be out there.
Deadspin or something? Okay,
yeah,
you're right. You're right.
But there was a fight last year. It happened like right across from you guys.
It did.
There will be
Did it turn physical?
There will be one this week.
Didn't really turn physical.
Next week.
I think we need parameters here. Fight as in a dust up or actual punches thrown. Because I don't think those guys, the Houston guy, threw a punch.
There was no punches, but it was a
But when you say fight, are you talking
like a dust up? Like something like that. Something that happened like last year.
A dust up.
Dust up, yeah. Because a fight, I think of punches thrown, and those guys might have come close, but there was never a punch thrown.
Well, we should just expand that story.
And
so
the guy went to Perkins or whatever.
Yeah, no, this was our old buddy Matt Thomas, who used to work here at AM 1500.
Was it Matt?
He wasn't him. No. It was his station. that had they had the table right next to us.
Yeah, Josh, what's his face?
Josh Innes is the guy, and he's just a total shock jock. I mean, he's like he thinks it's the late '90s and it's WCW. We're gonna invade WCW, and I'm gonna be a sports talk shock jock. And so this dude walks across to the other Houston sports radio table. I don't know, probably like 50 feet down. And Judd and I are prepping because these are morning shows. So Judd and I are just prepping for the 9 o'clock show at the time that we were doing. And this dude takes his headphones. They're doing a segment. And this dude takes his headphones off and starts yelling at the table down the hall.
And you're like, what?
So then he fires up the hotline to his own show on his phone and walks down. And while the other show, the competing show, is on the air, he's on his phone broadcasting all of this. And it's like people are recording it. And there weren't actual punches.
And it was a former Texan player who he did it to, right?
Yeah,
on the different station.
tight end or defensive end or something like that.
And the guy's like, dude, go sit down.
I'll end you. Yeah. So that happened. But so then Judd goes over and knocks them all out. It was crazy.
Yeah, of course he does.
Pretty strong.
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right, over to Manny Hill here.
Byron Buxton, write this down, will have at least a 270 batting average in 2019.
Ooh.
That'd be good news.
Okay. So I think we have a couple 250 predictions in the room. So Manny has upped it to 270 for Byron Buxton.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
at least 270.
I think I've got a Buxton and a Sano home run prediction on the table as well.
Yeah, you have.
I know I have a Sano because I saw it a couple nights ago.
Judd has a Miguel Sano will hit 25 or more home runs for the Twins this season.
Take that.
And Jonathan, you and I both have Byron Buxton hitting 250 or better is on the board somewhere there. Okay.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right. I'm going to go across different genres of entertainment with you guys this week for these predictions. We'll start with a Twins prediction. The Twins will add at least $15 million more to their 2019 payroll before opening day.
How much?
So they'll add at least 15 million more.
All right.
I'm not saying it's going to be multi-year big deals, but by the time they get to opening day, it's not going to be a $30 million gap between last year's payroll and this year's payroll.
Where are they at now? 95?
Yeah.
90?
They're closer to 100 or somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Is this a guess, or does this come from insiding done at today's luncheon over hot dogs and whatever else you had?
Does it? Hot dog? I missed the hot dogs?
I thought I saw some brats.
There was meatloaf. There was killer meatloaf.
I didn't need
there have been corn dogs there. I would have been mad you left me out of this invitation.
Dude, how did you go to the luncheon and not eat?
This Jenny Craig thing is absolutely killing me.
They had vegetables.
And I don't even get an endorsement from it.
They had sauteed vegetables. You could have eaten the sauteed vegetables.
I didn't know that.
That's on
Write this down.
I just ate my nutrition bar instead.
They had salad and sauteed vegetables.
Write that down.
Just call me TB12.
I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
All right, back to Judd.
Speaking of TB12, I'm going to go daily double on the Patriots quarterback. Not only will Tom Brady be named the MVP of the Super Bowl next Sunday, but he also is going to call it quits after the 2019 season at the age of 42.
After
next season.
Play one more season.
So he's going to come back and play 2019, but then he's going to be at this time next year 42, and he will retire.
Does he walk out a Super Bowl winner?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
You don't want to add that to your list?
No, I know. This is already, to quote the old station, ballsy enough.
This also 1 week after I predicted that Judd would hedge at least 5 times and write that down, I'm 1/5 of the way there. Because earlier you had a prediction that Tom Brady will play in the NFL through the 2019 season at least and into the future, which counts as a hedge to me. Like you've got him playing.
But now I'm telling you, but I'm seeing things much clearer now. This is the Karnak thing about me.
Write this down.
All right, back to Jonathan.
Take this hedge.
I'll stick with the Patriots here off of Judd's. After the Patriots beat the Rams in the Super Bowl, they will be accused of cheating in some way or another.
Wow. What's the time frame on this?
By the start of next season.
Okay. So they'll be accused of cheating before week 1.
Yes.
Will they be found guilty?
I'm not adding that in.
I'm just curious to know what you might think.
Write this down.
Write that down.
All right, back to Manny Hill.
Touche.
The Timberwolves will get to 40 wins this season. They're 24-24 right now.
Okay.
They'll get to 40 wins.
I feel like you need a little more optimism. I feel like we need to. That might be a single. Do I hear 50?
And
no, you don't hear 50. You definitely don't hear 50.
Hey, well, hold on. Since we've got one of the lead voices of our Timberwolves shows here, Raised by Wolves, Manny Hill's in the house.
Mm-hmm.
They're at unless I did the math wrong this morning in my haze. They're 20-15 since Jimmy Butler was traded.
Yeah.
So they're playing at a playoff pace without Jimmy Butler, with Karl-Anthony Towns averaging 24 and 13 and 3. So I know that they've gotten smoked in a couple games, but we led the show off today, Manny, with just a bunch of Wolves optimism, and that, hey, I know that LeBron wasn't playing last night, but they're 20-15 after Jimmy Butler got traded.
Yeah, they've been playing really well. I just think there's enough there to get to 40 wins, but I'm a little concerned about the injuries that they have right now at the point guard spot, with Teague being in and out. Tyus is still dealing with the
He's a point guard now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, he was good last night, but
he was engaged last night.
Yeah.
He found it intriguing to play point guard.
It was the Lakers. It was no LeBron, but it was the Lakers, so he was engaged.
Yeah, good point.
Write it down. You like
And
writing
national
things
TV.
down?
You're
Write
right.
this down.
I'm going to go Wolves. Since Manny's on the Wolves, I'm going to go Wolves too. I think the Wolves make the playoffs.
Ooh.
The Timberwolves will they're only like a couple games out of the 8th seed. The Clippers started hot and the Clippers have faded. LeBron has, when LeBron comes back, I think the Lakers are in. So the Wolves are going to need a couple teams to drop out, but I'm gonna say that what we've seen post Jimmy Butler and now with Ryan Saunders, not a fluke. The Timberwolves will make the playoffs. Write it down.
Write this down.
My final, write that down. I'm going to take this one into my 50s, literally. Karl-Anthony Towns will be the NBA's MVP in 2021.
Okay.
Wow.
In the 2021 season, Karl-Anthony Towns will win his first NBA MVP award.
So it's the season after next season.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Write that down. Write that down. I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
Back to Jonathan Harrison.
All right. Based on his performance yesterday in the skills challenge, Adam Thielen will throw a touchdown pass this weekend at the Pro Bowl.
Wow. Okay.
I like it.
Oh.
Who's going to catch it? Come on.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
His son, 3-year-old kid.
Yes.
Might as well allow that kid to play in that farce of a game.
There's no hitting anyways. Might as
You
well.
didn't throw me the ball. I hate you just like you hate Kirk.
It's smoked over the middle. Oh.
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right, Manny Hill. Third and final prediction for you.
The Golden State Warriors will lose no more than 3 games in the NBA playoffs this year.
Okay, so
They're going to win the championship, and they are with Boogie Cousins back now, and the way he looked last night against the Wizards, they're going to roll right into the playoffs, and I think they found their groove now. I think they've won 9 in a row, and they will lose no more than 3 games in the NBA playoffs and win the title.
What a great strategy for them. Hey, guys, let's do nothing for the first 2 months. Let's just sleepwalk and let someone else pace the West, and then we'll hit the gas in 2019.
They only took 20 3-pointers last night.
Only 20?
Only 20.
It's Patriots,
they
right?
They fed Boogie Cousins inside, and
the smart teams take the first month chunk of their year now and say, you know what? We'll warm up. Patriots do it all the time. Golden State, it's the smart play. Why bust your ass if you're that good in month 1?
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
And final prediction of the week here. Write this down. Hannah G will win The Bachelor. Hannah G, Judd. Hannah G will be with Colton.
I got to pack my stuff up.
After The Bachelor is over.
I got to pack my stuff up.
Hannah G?
No.
Oh.
Twitch,
Write
I'd
this
like
down.
to apologize.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
I'd like to apologize to all those on Twitter.
No Hannah G fans? Come on now.
I don't even know who Hannah G is.
What?
No idea who.
You know who Hannah G is?
Couldn't tell you.
I'll show you during the break. I bet you know who Josh Arnold is, though.
That's great, because it's time to talk to my good friend, Mr. Money Talk, Josh Arnold, where you always get straight talk. You know what you don't get from Josh? Sugar-coated advice. Josh only brings you straight talk. And Josh, I hope that straight talk today is plenty of positive news on a day that the government has reopened for business.